Right, here we are again in the series Leah Touches Grass. Historical moment, first of all. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to a Comicon. It wouldn't be my first convention. I think I've been to other conventions back in Milan. I have a video about that. Been to two, I think, in Rome. It was both like anime and gaming conventions. Really nice, really crowded. Because something like the place where they hold the Comicon in Rome is massive, like is insanely massive. So that's why I'm excited to go to the one tomorrow, because it's gonna be much smaller, and I wonder how many people are gonna be there. I don't expect a lot of people. I would like to think it's not a lot of people, but I'm really curious. I saw like the map of the building, and it's really small. I think it's only like 2 big rooms and an outside area, which is like kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm really excited. I unfortunately will not be like cosplaying as anything, even though I've been wanting to, simply because I realized too late that this was happening, so I didn't have enough time to come up with something and make something. But at the same time, you know, at my size, I don't think I'm gonna be able to cosplay anything that is not incredibly sexual. So yeah, there's not much preparation to do for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll just be there like very early, and we're just gonna go through it together and see how it is, and hope my phone doesn't get stolen in the process. It's the morning after. I overslept. yes I overslept. I was really tired. I went to bed really late. So like, fuck it. I wanted to like be there for 9, but it's like 11. Yeah, I finished getting ready. I look a little crazy. I dress like a grandma. Wanted to be comfortable, but hey, I still feel pretty cute. This is the fit. Gonna get going now, and I'm gonna leave this little goofball alone. Gonna see how he behaves for a few hours. I hope he's gonna be good, but also I hope it's not gonna be too crowded, because I'm fucking scared shitless. Right, I just got home. I look crazy, but it was really nice. It's exactly what I expected it to be, which is nice. It wasn't too big, it wasn't too small, and at the same time, it wasn't like too packed. But then again, I compare it to like my other experiences. It was still like obviously very overcrowded, but people have more sense of like their surroundings, so people don't get in your way and stuff like that. I unfortunately did not get to record too much, simply because too much going on. Like I can't just sit somewhere and like film without blocking the way for someone. So I didn't want to be that person, because like if someone else was doing that, I'll be annoyed. But overall it was like pretty nice. It was super warm inside, which is the reason why my hair is like so crazy. My makeup like started like basically disappearing and stuff because I was sweating profusely. But yeah, it was really nice. I was expecting like a lot more people in cosplay, but then again, like I get it because it's like a smaller country and like maybe some people are not too comfortable with it. But I did see like a lot of like cool cosplays. A lot of people were cosplaying Hatsune Miku. There was a lot of My Hero Academia stuff. I also ran into some. I wanted to get a picture with this person so bad, but it was so crowded and like it looked like they were busy, so I didn't want to bother them. But it was a person cosplaying the main character in Little Nightmares 1, which is like one of my favorite games ever. And it was like so surprising to like see someone like cosplay that. Definitely did not expect it. But I will say there was a lot of more people more on the older side, and a good part of the first hall, it was pretty much Ghostbuster stuff, Star Wars, Game of Thrones. There were like tables, people exchanging Pokemon cards, playing table games, card games. There was a Disney stand with like some Disney princesses. There was a Glinda cosplay and it was like so gorgeous. It was like perfect. I loved her. She was so pretty. There was also like a Marvel like superhero stand. And then in a separate hall, it was mostly like just regular stuff, people selling their stuff, and a lot of anime things. And my overspending ass bought a few things. You thought I was not gonna get this? Are we kidding? Yeah, this is nice. I really like it. Not too expensive either, like it's a fair price for like a Japanese figurine. These are like imported, so I can see why they're very expensive. But this is like part of a set of a trio, and unfortunately there was only Midoriya, which is like, it's alright. I love Midoriya still, but no idea how this looks. So we are gonna open it together. But I was more hoping for All Might stuff, but there was not a lot. There was like one figurine, but it was like an older one, and I didn't really enjoy the look of it. But there was a lot of like other figurines, like other like side characters that you would think that you would not be able to find. There was a lot of stuff. Oh my god, I had to like I had to like stop myself from like buying everything. Pretty sure I didn't even have the money for it, but there was a lot of good stuff. Okay. I don't think you guys understand how good this looks. Oh, I feel like a child. I feel like a child getting into like collecting Pokemon cards again, or like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Except this time I'm collecting like figurines. I feel like a child. But I'm so happy. This shit makes me so happy. But like, look at him. I like his hood. His hood is like flying. Oh, get me out. It's so good. I definitely need to get the trio of this. I love it. Oh. Next thing is something that I didn't think I was ever gonna buy, but it's a Funko Pop. It's a special edition and it glows in the dark. Not that I would like care, but I think this was the only Midoriya Funko Pop available. They're super hard to find lately. Like for reference, I went to, you know, the biggest like anime stores where they would sell like figurines and stuff like that. You could not find jack shit. It would only be like the side characters. So I was really happy to find this. It already comes in like a protective box. So I'm really happy. I will not be taking this out of the box for very like obvious reasons. But I'm very happy with this, and I'm hoping to like collect the Funko Pops. I'm not the biggest fan of like Funko Pops in general, but I'm starting to like them, and I would like to like collect the ones for like My Hero Academia. Can you tell I'm obsessed with My Hero Academia? This one's a bit more odd, I would say, but I got a Bakugo figurine. This was like the only like decent one. I couldn't find any Bakugo at all. It was mostly, as I said, like side characters, and the max you could find for like main characters would be like Todoroki. There was Shigaraki, Endeavor, stuff like that. This was like the only like kind of decent one. But I know there's like a lot of like much better ones. And last but not least, I got myself a Yor figurine. I think she's awesome. She's one of my favorite girls ever. I love the Spy Family like figurines and merch. I think they look really, really good. I already do have, I already have like a set that I completed with like the whole Spy Family. But it's like the very like small figurines. But I want to collect the family in this version. But this was like the best like Yor that I could find. There were loads of them, like generally like loads. Here she is in all her glory. She looks so cool. Oh my god, I love her. I love that it comes with like the weapons as well, and you get to put the weapons on. But she's absolutely amazing. I love her. This will look so cool. That's about it for like stuff, but I do have like a little memory that I can keep. It's a little lanyard with like all its details and stuff. And this will be like really cool to keep and like keep collecting over the years. This year's, I'm really sad I missed like last year's like guests. They had the Vampire Diaries cast, which is like I'm obsessed with. If you know me, I'm obsessed with it. This year it was like more gaming related stuff. I think the only ones that I considered were the GTA voice actors. So yeah, I'm really curious to find out what the guests next year are gonna be. That's pretty much it. Not much to this, unfortunately, but I'm glad that you guys got to spend this day with me. I'm hoping that next year is gonna be like a lot better, and who knows, maybe I'll dress up. Maybe I need like some cosplay ideas and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll see you all next video.